Howdy. I've not been sleeping very well lately. Uh, so this is the first time I have done this week. It's the first time I've opened my computer this week. Finally, Wednesday morning. Uh, so I'm just gonna log into Arma real quick and check and see if my base still exists. And I would not be a bit surprised if it doesn't, because I do know today is like the day that I owe rent. So we'll check that real quick. What's up, Finks? Good gosh, you're here early. So much for stopping back by. Logging back into Arma 3. I haven't logged onto my computer since the squad stream. Since the stream wherein I was playing squad, I should say. Pin. What was the pin? There we go. I've got to go back to the safe zone really quick and pay the rent. How do I get out of this building? Okay. That's not it. Okay, everything looking good, right? Yep, everything looking fine. Alright. After I go pay the, after I go pay the rent on this base, I'm going to go to probably Baronzino first. Or somewhere such as that. Something like Baronzino. Maybe Kaminka. Just some town such as that where people are more wont to travel. And I'll look for metal. But I'll also be in an area where I can shoot at people if they happen to wander by. I realize some may not consider that to be right neighborly. But it's less boring than simply looking for metal in an unpopulated nook of the map, corner of the map. But actually looking for metal in a more dangerous area kind of increases my chances of survival. Because I will have already been on my guard, prepared for somebody to come around and shoot at me. Because of being in a heavily populated area, versus having been lulled into a sense of security by doing some searching in an area that has a very low population, very few people going through, and somebody else having been there and I was never on my guard, so they will inevitably get the first shot off on me. So if I keep my head on a swivel in a highly populated area, which is very easy to remember to do, I should be able to survive longer than being in the middle of the woods somewhere, looking through some barn and getting sniped from 800 meters away. Have to watch a film, I got you. God damn it. Did that just mess up my quad? No, it didn't. furthermore thing that I need to try and do is get all this stuff out of my backpack and vest so I've got some room to put all sorts of metal and things. It also would not hurt to find a vehicle that's actually got cargo storing capabilities. That way I don't have to run back to base every time I... Somebody's shooting at Zillin. I will swing around this way as I do not wish to gunfight at night with no scope. That concerns me. He's driving away from the gunfight. God damn the fucking trees, man. Lobby Congress to be able to pick something up. Okay. That looks about the most straightaway path, without a whole bunch of trees and bushes and rocks intersecting me. Alright, now just get me to fucking Green Mountain. Quit with all this menagerie. Come on, man. Where's God mode? Thank you. Oh my god, fucking... The fuck... Ha! Ha! Get off of the fucking quad. I love the scroll menu! I love What's up, I did start my stream late because I'm finally awake. I got home from work yesterday so tired I could barely stand up, could not see straight. And then, whoa, that was lag. Pay territory protection money. And then I just woke up about 15 minutes ago and decided, you know what, I have not played at all since Sunday. So I'm gonna get back on here. Alright. This was my first due date for the protection money, and it has been paid. So, what have I got on me? But anyways, I'm about to go and start looking for building materials for the base. That's what I'm up to do. I'm gonna go to towns and look for metal and whatnot. After the restart, of course. It's like your wake-up time. Yes, well, seems like a lot of people are awake at this time. Finks is awake at this time. I think Machiavian awake at this time. Yeah, a lot of people are up around now. I think I'm going to sell the helmet, of course, because this helmet, this mask that I have is just perfect. I would not want to get rid of this. Yeah, sell that off. Sell that bacon. Don't need it. I don't really need the defib. What kind of pistol do I have again? Do I need those 45 ACP 9-round mags? Yeah, for zombies. Solo should drop the defib. Yeah, definitely not going to keep the defib on me and waste all that space because those things are chunguses, and I need that space for metal. So yeah, I'll be getting rid of it in just a second. I can't sell this. Really? Okay, well I can sell that bandage. This is almost empty, so I'll sell that off. I've got to get more ammo because I'm almost out of 5.56 ammo. And then I'll drop that off. Don't need toilet paper. All right, here we go. I think we're good with this setup. Drop that off, and then drop this. I really don't have another scope to replace it with, and whenever daytime comes, I'll probably be using that. Oh, look, junk metal. I need that. I'll leave that there, though. I'll keep the can opener on me in case I wind up finding cooked food in some house somewhere. And that's pretty much it. Although I do need to grab a drink. Wrong? Yes, actually that's correct. Give me 1,000 caps. That'll be fine. I do need to come over here and grab me a beverage. So I'm at 67, and if I know this game, I'll never find a drink out in the wild. Not without having to pop a bunch of zombies and make a bunch of noise and get myself a bunch of shot. Okay. Now where to go is the question. I think, given the current state of my ammo, I have 24 rounds. Too silent for me. It's like your sound is lowered somehow. Well, let's take a gander here. Alright, so here's my microphone. This is my microphone inside of Streamlabs. And I can sing really loud and it goes up to red. But yeah, talking normally, it barely comes up out of the green sometimes whenever I Talk a little bit louder. It goes up in yellow, but oh, get the fuck out of here. I did not ask for that. I was trying to click the X, but you make the X as big as my ego, so of course it's impossible to click. Is there a way that I can enhance it, maybe? Filters? No filters applied? Okay, what is there? Bass boost or something? What? Gain, noise suppression. Invert polarity, noise gate, compressor, limiter, expander, bzzzt, 2x plugin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to increase that. I do know that I did suppress the game's volume by 18 decibels because it was overpowering my voice. Like, the problem with this kind of a mic is that it's got this base that it sits on my desk, and it's always positioned right there on the keyboard. And that is where that's at. And I can get closer to it, and maybe it'll get a little louder. But if I'm sitting where I'm normally sitting, my mic is 18 inches from my head. Who is shooting? Who is shooting? Huh. Yeah, my mic is 18 inches from my head. So I've got, all that space, and the microphone's recording threshold is like, oh, I don't know if you're talking or if you're not or what's going on. So, yeah, I gotta be constantly remembering to talk at the mic, to not lean way back. The solution for it, which I will definitely not be doing, would be to get a mic boom and set it up right here next to me, and then screw it into the bottom of that and just have this right here all the time. But I don't think I'll be getting a mic boom. That's a kill tuber or something. That's I'm good. That's what she said. I don't know what facet of what I was talking about was what she in fact said, but I'm sure that at the time it was hilarious. And I'll drink to that. So the question is where to go now. I'd like to be at Baronzino. That's where I want to look for stuff. But I think the real solution here might be to, because I would have to progress in a that-wardly direction rather than just driving straight there, because I'd never survive the drive with my horrific driving skill. I need ammo, and I think, can I buy ammo here? Possibly. That would make things so much easier. Yeah, you. Sell me ammunition. 5.56 ammo. Where's it at? I'll be able to forego this whole menagerie. Yeah, I just need pop tabs. 210 pop tabs per mag. Cool. Okay. Well, heck and pupper. Hang on. Let me just throw a paltry 1,000 at it. Okay. Give me that. Okay. Give me more. Yellow tracers. All right. Oh, well then. I didn't have to go anywhere after all. Perfect. Anti-float saving my life yet again. Alright, well that cut out the middleman. I don't have to go to Baronzino, or go Baronzino-ward with no form of protection whatsoever. So yeah, Vybor is my next destination. It's right there by the airfield, so people will be cutting through there right often, trying to go get airfield shit, and so I'll be able to shoot at people who are en route to that location. I gotta get the cable for my headset because it's dying again. You know, my back has always hurt a little bit. By always, I mean always for the past 3, 4 years, right around there. I know I've told the story before about how my back was injured, so I won't go into that again. But ironically, I wound up doing the exact same task that got my back hurt the first time this week. What was that? Monday, actually. I ended up doing the same shit. I'm gonna go ahead. I think I might be able to make it at least halfway to Vibor before the restart. Judging by how often I crash this shit. We were pulling wire from the switchgear of the building, the warehouse that we're working in, all the way over to the high voltage panel C is where we were pulling to. And so it's about 300 feet down one direction of the building from the switchgear. So pulling 300 feet of aluminum, thankfully this time, not copper. Aluminum wire. It's about that big around. And trying to get it pulled through 4-inch conduit underground to feed that panel. And what was I doing? I was down there by the pipe soaping it. I was putting the lubricant on it so it would slide right into the pipe. Insert your jokes, whatever they may be here, but that was what I was doing. And you can bet I was doing it at arm's length, and I did not have that wire up over my shoulder. I don't think my back could take another hit like that. I'm surprised it took the first one. But that was my Monday, and it was hot. That seems to be AI. That seems to be AI. I'll know in a second if it's AI, because it'll come blazing up with like 4 or 5 people stacked on the back of an off-road. It's surprising that I survived that, though. Like, normally they are gods with their aim. Poor Le Cavien. Last time we ran together, they were one-shotting him every fucking time. And I'll get up into Vibor proper before I start looking through barns and stuff. Get over here in the mix of buildings so that I'll have plenty of places to hide in the event that off-road drives over here. Here we go. Just stop right here. Okay. Click on the weapon icon. Oh, that must have been for back whenever I was at the trader. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not reading chat as frequently as I should be. I don't think the AI is sauntering this direction just yet. But I do know what you're talking about, that little weapon icon at the top right, to the right of the menu icon that I was clicking to narrow the search. Do I need this? Again, I know this is like the 3rd time I've picked this up, but do I need this for anything actually besides just building pieces? Doesn't look like it. Not right now, and it's ubiquitous, so I'm not worried about dropping it. A prism. Why is there a backpack spawning outside of a building? Did somebody drop that intentionally? Possibly? Gun of shot. That looks like a spaz. Is that what that is? No. Aha! Food! Food seems to be a lot more common drop than drink for some reason. Proud you didn't You know, I didn't even think about that. I drove the... I'm glad somebody noticed. I drove the whole way here and didn't bash into anything. Even I didn't notice it. notice all my failures, but never my successes. Yeah, it's time to restart. This door doesn't move. Okay, great. I'll just log off right here. Probably have time maybe to get in one or two good chess puzzles before we have to log back in, because logging off this soon, logging off this soon, it's going to be up in like 3 minutes, so we don't have a whole lot of time. Let's see, chess dot. Am I logged in? Why am I not logged in? I thought I had to remember my computer on this. Okay, here we go. I fought Nelson a lot yesterday. I lost every time. I've only ever beaten Nelson like 5 or 6 times. I was so aggravated with chess bots yesterday. Puzzles. Zills, okay. Attacking the knight. If I put the knight there, then the king will be in check. The queen will take the knight, right? Yes, queen takes the knight. And is that the only check I have? Because that doesn't gain me anything. Like, it would be different if I had the bishop in a position where I could defend that square, but I don't. That's not correct. And it's not this either. No. Yeah. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out the way so I could quit having that timer ticking down in my face. I hate that shit. Only other thing I can think of. I mean, it's something with this knight, right? Like, that's why they're attacking here. I don't see any other moves I have. I don't see any other checks that I have. No, that doesn't do anything except attack the bishop, which would immediately die to the knight, which putting it there kills it with the knight anyways, because that goes there. Is it that? No. Alright, then what the fuck is it? That bishop? Attacking the queen. Why would the queen not move? What? Okay, I'm calling bullshit. Look at this. Okay, you're gonna attack my knight. I put the bishop there. Why would you take the knight? Move your queen. Well, I mean, you can't move it there because then my knight goes here and I've forked the... Okay, well, where would it go then? Could go there. Because then I don't have a fork. No, I would have a fork because I'd be forking the rook and the king. But surely losing a rook is better than losing a queen. That puzzle doesn't make any sense. Server's back up. Like, I realized that queen was the only thing protecting that square. But there was a way to avoid losing the queen there. And, again, you would be forking... I would be forking the king and the rook. But losing the rook is better than losing the queen. I'm going to have to look back at that one. Because you would check with your horse. Yeah, there was definitely, without killing that knight, there was no way to avoid getting there was no way to avoid the other side getting checked. But you got to cut your losses whenever that kind of thing happens. Like, allowing the bishop to just walk right in and take the queen, whenever the other option means you lose your rook and develop the queen. I mean, I don't like that puzzle. That didn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. I see a can. I discovered I needed cans. Because you melt 5 of them down to make these guys, the junk metal. So, we got our first junk metal of the restart. That's not too shabby. A tire. I don't need a tire. Does this open? No. The only place I know that opens, I believe, is on Rat Island in AUG. Like, even the normal iterations of that building that spawn out in the world do not open. Alright, so my next payment date, help me remember, is 8/11/21. Because I just paid it for today a second ago. Okay. Aha, code lock. Good, good. That's an easy 1500. Look at that. 1,500 caps for a level 2 item. Was there already a Zamba Lamba? Hey, motherfucker. Stupid. You so stupid. Stupid zombie. There's another one way over there. Okay. Assuming the loot has not spawned yet, because you have to be basically standing on top of the loot to get it to spawn on this server. Come on. Come on, where you at? Spawn, damn you. There we go. A saw. And that's actually it? Okay. Another code lock. Good grief. Thank you, game. And a yunk metal. Damn it. Get me. Enhanced movement, guys. It would be really handy to invest in enhanced movement mod. That is my biggest complaint about this server so far, is the lack of enhanced movement mod. Oh, there's a little shed. Did you choose a base location? We've actually already got a base built. That's what I'm doing now, is looking for metal with which to reinforce the base a bit. Already have a base. Obviously, you can't see it, because AEOG's got the home base markers and the server does not. I'll show you whenever I get done looting. We'll go over there and we'll take a gander at it and see what we've accomplished thus far. Think you're gonna like it. We've got the ability to paint things on this server as far as our base materials and base elements are concerned. So I've made it look exactly as I wanted it to. Is that a can of dog food? Dog food spawned in front of a dog house. Brilliant. I hear a Zambalamba moving. Oh, he's trapped. I'll just let you do your thing, buddy. Far be it from me to bother you. Walk in there and be like, hey, zombie, do you have some time for me to tell you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? It's like, get out of me, swamp! Junk metal. That's huge. How many of these do I have to have to make a metal board? 4 of them? I know I've got 1 in storage already at the base. So again, this right here would be a great place to have the enhanced movement mod, so I don't have to run around my ass to get to my elbow. Ooh, metal board! Thank you. Alright, well, I'm not opposed to food and drink. Yep, cool. I don't think closing doors is really going to help me anyway in the covert department. There's a base over there. Considering that I'm leaving corpses everywhere. But corpses despawn shortly. As opposed to doors which stay open until restart. Evidently, anyways. On AEG, I want to say doors shut back every 15 minutes. I don't remember. That may also be incorrect, and I'm just thinking they shut, but I feel like I've seen doors shut every once in a while and the server lagged. Okay, let me come over here and hide my small self away real quick and take a look at the inventory, what we've got this far, because I think I've, for the most part, looted the buy board. 3 metal, junk metal, that is. 1 metal board. 2 code locks. Box of screws. You know I've got to eat the dog food. Give me that dog food. Man, that's some good dog food. Hold Control and V does the Arma 3 animation for small fences. Oh, the step over animation. As opposed to just V, which is the server's jump. Well, that's handy. Thank you for telling me that. That would save me a lot of time to do that instead of backing up and trying to jump over and missing. Okay, so now I've got to back up and try and jump over again. And oh, well, I missed again. So on and so forth. Do you have family? Yeah, we have the, let me go ahead and show you the family here. Stop, Zombo. First blood. I gotta reposition before that car comes back. Car is coming back. Where is car? Who's over there? He's trying to get at a different position now to shoot at me. There he is, I saw the windshield. He's in low ground right now. Let me just get back into town with a good... Ugh! I don't know why those guys would stop in the middle of a field. I'm just gonna run away from that zombie. I don't need to make any more shooting noises. Why would those guys just stop in the middle of the field? Alright, zombos. You show up at bad times. I think you're just designed to show up where combat's taking place. There's another metal can. I need that. Is that a barbecue sandwich? And it's cooked too. Cool. Okay. Not too shabby. Tire and nothing else. Car glass again. I've already been in here. Alright. I think it's time to head out. Before I get swarmed by Zambalambas. Awaken the mind and come to life. It must be one of those herbal teas or something. Hey. Alright, well I need to go to Baronzino. I don't need to go straight at the airfield, and I'm going straight at the airfield, so let me go this way. And once I get to that safe zone, I'm going to deposit the metal, just to be able to keep it rolling. Right-click on the map where your base, then you can permanently mark the location of your base. Right-click or shift-right-click? Because I don't think there's a permanent marker that's going to mark past base restart. Oh, you're right. I didn't know they had that on the server. Nope, you're absolutely right. And they may have that may be base Arma, but I completely forgot about doing that. Because I've done that a number of times on AUG. Just completely forgot that existed. It's a family thing. Ha ha! It's a family thing. Never turn your back on family. Yep, I'll get that done once I get back to the base, and I'm sure of its location. I say I'm sure. I'm 99% sure of its location, but drop the marker and it'd be like 40 feet to the right. That would be embarrassing. Prude. Whoa, there's bushes. I've got to quit texting while driving here. Okay. I'm just constantly kind of on the lookout for the AI now that I know they can drive anything. We have a Hemet now. I wasn't streaming whenever that happened. I was just on the server trying to get money so that I don't have to be wasting a whole bunch of time on the air looking for stuff at Baronzino and not Baronzino, at Bologna to sell, because that's just a boring thing to watch, is somebody looking for money. But I was in Zelen and I heard a heavy old engine coming up. I said, that sounds like a Hemet. Sure enough, it was a Hemet, and oh, hello. 4 guys piled up out of the Hemet, and one of them kept driving around. So I shot all 4 of the guys down. Did not notice that they were not players at first. I'm thinking there's a Hemet, there's people. And I wasn't going to pursue the Hemet too hard, because, I mean, Hemets are armored, and also, you know, it just, it's not right neighborly. So I wasn't going to try and take the Hemet from a player. But then the driver of the Hemet parked the Hemet, got out, started walking towards me, and didn't shoot at me. And he's standing in the middle of the field. And so I shot him, and then I saw 25 XP, and it's an AI. I said, aha! I could take this vehicle. Very handily, I might add. So I took it, got it recoded, and looked to see how much it would have been to sell it. It's like 20k to sell it. It's not the best Hemet. It's not a flatbed. It's got a covered back end on it. So can't load anything onto it as far as I'm aware. I mean, I don't think I could fit the quad up under the canopy that is over the back end of it. But we do have a Hemet, so if we really do need to drive somewhere and not have to worry about bashing into trees, we do have that option available, which is quite nice to have. Where's God mode? How far out does God mode activate? Like 400 meters now. The quicker the God mode activates, the quicker I can quit worrying about my poor quad. There it is. And here we go. Yeah, it's 400 meters. It feels inconsistent, though, because I could swear I remember it activating at like 500 meters out. You're a veteran of Arma. I should have. I should have trusted you. I should have never doubted you. Arma veterans such as yourself. With no such things to be true. Here we go. Okay. Put away this metal. That guy. In addition to that guy. Not to mention that guy. As well as that individual right there. We'll even throw him in there for good measure. Throw that in there. And that. And one of these, why don't you? And have some of this! Okay. Screws! Tape of duct. Okay. So, we've got a metal board and enough junk metal to make a metal board already placed in here, as well as a block of code and a screw of box. How much is this? 60? Like, I don't need all of this on me. I think I'll wind up putting some of this away just to have this for later. Deposit yieldy beef. And the nuts as well. Okay. I'll make another run. Go to Baronzino, loot around at all of those immense numbers of barns. And then come back here, deposit the stuff in here, drive to the Green Mountain safe zone, get all of the metal and stuff that I'm going to take to the base, drive it to the base, and start throwing things in certain places. I need matchboxes is what I really, really need, because you have to be able to light the fire to smelt the stuff. And I've only got one matchbox. Kevin found it. And of course those things have a limited number of charges. Put it right there. So the more of those I can get, the better off we'll be. That way I don't have to try and smelt like mountains of metal all at once. But since we've only got one matchbox, kind of can't be... Kind of got to be more conservative with the... Okay. Kind of got to be more conservative with the matches. Alright, well my quad is damaged inside the safe zone. Continuing right along. Oh my god, just get me on the... Why is it clicking? I did not click on anything. I did not hit the space bar to be able to get on my vehicle. And yet it was accusing me of trying to open my inventory, and it automatically put me on the vehicle. That was automatically put me on the vehicle. I did not hit the space bar to actually select an action out of that selectable menu, and that is the third time that has happened since I got on today. That is insane. Just whenever you think you understand the scroll menu, it starts doing crazy shit. Something's bloated. Alright, here we go. Something still exploding. That doesn't sound very right neighborly. Thanks. Welcome back. How was the film? Car seat. I'm good. Those car seats are pretty cool. If I could make a chair out of one, like to be able to put it inside my house and sit with the neighbors and be right neighborly, I would probably consider getting it just to be able to make that kind of furniture. But nah. No, you can't make furniture out of it. Play styles are completely different. You know. I'm a right neighborly kind of guy. I'm more of a pacifist sometimes. And now, if I see somebody out in the world and they're a threat to me, I'll still shoot at them. I feel like that's kind of a silly thing to say, considering I just shot at that guy in the field of Vibor and there was really nothing he was doing to bother me. But first of all, why was he there? Answer me that question. Why did the car drop him off in the middle of that field? I got first blood on the server, which was rather awesome. That's a reason in and of itself to be able to shoot at somebody. But why would you stop and drop somebody off in the middle of a field? In a lot of all things. Realistically, if I had known they were there and had gotten in position and I already had that scope on me, I could have killed both of them and stolen the car. But that play made no sense. It was like robots, but it wasn't robots. Where's he going? can't see him! Okay, he's going that way. I thought I heard a cow for a second. Did you hear that? It was like a zombie cow. Glorious. I'm wasp. I'm gonna try not to shoot anything for a minute, just to not give up my position. Jesus, there's a lot of zombies. Use Ara's Control-V method there. Okay, does anything ever spawn in these buildings? No. Nothing spawns in that type of building. Show some skill? I've got no skill. All of my skill is wrapped up in driving. That's what I spent all of my skill points in life, is driving. Which is funny because of how badly I hate driving. Two main skills I have are running into trees and making an ass of myself. That is where my skill points lie. That type of barn doesn't spawn anything. I haven't run across this type of barn. It does spawn things, but it's nothing I need. It's a shotgun. Get it out of my face. There's a prison right here. And there's the rest of Baron. See, that's where I actually need to be, is at that section of Baroncino, because all those industrial buildings, the factories and whatnot over there. That's what I need to go look at. Okay, there goes a vestibule, a pistol, and nothing of value there. Okay, so the prisons don't offer a whole lot of shit. And I call it a prison. There is no actual containment cell in those buildings, yet I still call it a prison. You can open this type of container, but they don't have anything spawning inside of this type of container. And you can't open this. Yeah, it's only the zero containers. I remember that from AUG. Yet again, the shotguns. They really love spawning shotguns. No, 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 get over. Thank you. Nothing at all? What are you looting for? I have a base build. And I would like to be able to make a bunch of ladas in it. Because that's hilarious. While other people will be gunning for armed Blackhawks and that sort of thing, I want to build something completely ridiculous that people don't normally make those for. I call it clown cars. I want to fortify our base enough so that it's not going to be immediately knockdownable, as bases get knocked down almost the instant they pop up on a server like this, where explosives are ubiquitous and the base is the end game. But I'd just like to, I'd like to find metal items like junk metal, metal poles, metal boards, stuff such as that, and accumulate those to be able to make fortification upgrades for the base walls, as well as the crafting box that you have to make. It's a vehicle crafting box. And you use that to make your vehicle crafting floor, so that your vehicles that you craft have a spawn point. And then you start pooping out ladas. Now, granted, would like to build some other stuff besides that. Ladas are hilarious and all that, but Striders can actually drive around without bashing into trees and breaking. So that would also be something to throw into the mix. But that's further on down the road. What? Give me the fucking duct tape. Thank you. Now I'll drop the metal wire. Metal wire is used for nothing but making bombs, and I'm a right neighborly fella. There we go. Okay. What is all this stuff spawning out in the yard? Why are these spawns so messed up? I know people did not drop all this shit out here. That would make approximately 0 sense. Why would they have a shotgun and all the ammo? How did they manage to drop the shotgun and the ammo from the shotgun and it not all fall into one nicely stacked pile? And instead is in spawn formation. There's a metal board! Now we're cooked in with rectal cavity. Okay. More duct tape. The first lot I get, and I'm gonna probably have 15 or 20 of those stacked in the back of it. Do I need a toolbox for anything again? I think this is just deconstruction. Yeah. Man! You were bothering me, you two. You know that, right? They're about to come through that door. You got anything? Like you have zombie guts. Okay, gee, thanks. Looks delicious. Nope, nope. Icon needs to be showing before I open the inventory. Another duct tape. Man, you guys are too generous. Okay. What have you got? Oh, God, there's one that's walking fast. Red guy there. Neck shots don't count as headshots. Okay. Empty water bottle, thanks, but I'm not thirsty for air. Beef parts. I trust that. There we go, finally some meds. Good grief. That took a hot minute. Now you can farm junk metal from containers. So yeah, the Connex containers that are here in Baronzino at the lumber mill, you're supposed to be able to knock them down with a sledgehammer once per restart. It takes like 20 hits to knock one down, and I want to see you get 3 junk metal per container. At least that's how it works on AUG. On this server, I don't know. Furthermore, on the server, I have not seen a sledgehammer yet. I've only seen axes. And I don't know if maybe they've got it fucked up in some way that you can actually use axes to knock them over, but you can't do that on AUG. You gotta use a sledgehammer. And again, I have not seen a sledgehammer. Maybe they sell them at the trader, but I haven't looked at the trader. I do know that junk metal is kind of easy to find. Hadn't had too terribly an issue trying to find it. I love Bohemia's doors! You get stuck on them in DayZ, you get stuck on them in Arma. Excuse me? Thank you. Ugh. I see no vehicles of any kind. I've only got my quad with me. Just gonna go ahead and run through this big-ass wide-open field real quick, because that seems like an intelligent thing to do. Get over here to Baronzino Industrial Area and maybe find some metal boards. Just raw metal boards, that would be hilarious. But yeah, in order to actually get junk metal off of those Connexes, I would assume I would need a sledgehammer. One thing I know you can't do, and I know from personal experience, you cannot use explosives. You cannot use explosives to blow the containers down and get them to drop their items, because that entire area will explode if you set off a grenade inside that lumber area. I don't remember if there was a stream. I don't remember if it happened on stream or if it happened to recording. But we were gunfighting with somebody in the lumber mill. It was me and a couple dudes from CTC. So it was probably not a stream. It was me and a couple dudes from CTC who were at the lumber mill here in Berenzino. And we had, like, somebody drove up in a truck or something. And we were fighting with them. Other guy went down. I'm still alive. And I could not get a shot off on him because he was hiding behind one of the containers. And I did not want to play the peeking game with him because I knew I'd lose. So I threw a grenade. And it blew down. It flattened basically the entire lumber mill. It's like in Fallout 4 whenever you throw a grenade or shoot a gun and there's like fuel oil on the floor in a puddle. It ignites that and just blows up an entire area. It was exactly the same as that. Oh no. Do I want to take the fedora? Or do I want to keep my pestilence mask? Yeah, I don't know. I think the pestilence mask looks a little better. That's nicer. Yeah, I'll keep that on me. Running around over here looking like that Plague Doctor SCP guy. Huh. Who knew that chain link fence was a rust remover? There's an axe. Since you said it, I'm going to take this axe over there to those connexes and beat on them. And see if maybe that does anything. Like I say, it takes about 20 hits with a sledgehammer, so I'm probably going to make an ass of myself over here. But I can at least try it. Yonk metal. Thank you. So it takes 2 shots to the head with 5.5 on a handsaw. No. I'm trying to cut back on handsaws. There you are. There's somebody shooting. Works the same way here, and sledgehammers are in mission crates. Okay, and I have yet to do a mission crate, but that's where those are. That's where I need to be looking for them. Do they have those containers anywhere besides just Berenzino? Because again, on AEOG, the only place on the map is Berenzino. That's the only location you can get the junk metal off the containers. Combine my mags here. Won't work with an axe. Okay, well, I'm glad you said something, because there goes the axe. I don't need that orange thing sticking off of my green back. Alright, since I know there's somebody here, turn this on to auto, just in case they're nearby and handy. And I will go right here into this building. That door's already open. None of those doors are. I don't like that that door's already open. I see a barn door over there. I see 2 barn doors over there that are open. But yeah, I mean, if the texturing is the same way here as it is in AEOG, that whole area over there is explosive. It just takes one grenade to set it off. Cherno Docks. Cherno Docks also has the same type of containers. That's good to know. I was under the impression that maybe it's just the way it's coded on a... Ooh. There's a dude with a backpack over there. Okay, so that's where the fighting that I heard took place. The question is, where did the guy move after shooting over there? There he is. Damn it. Alright, come out of that house, buddy. Are those zombies coming up here? Seriously, dude? Okay, judging by where that zombie's going, I missed him going to the pink, going out of the pink house. He's going to the brown house. Shooting at Zambalambas. Okay, there's another one off to my right. Where is this man? There he is. Shit. I hit him in the head. Did not kill him. The zombie's hitting him. He's inside the house now. He's got another zombie after him. Okay. So, I think he killed that other zombie. He's got some kind of big chungus pistol, like a 45 caliber or something. But he did get hit over and over again by zombies. He's got another zombie after him. Okay. Where is that other guy I've been hearing? Trying to pay attention to the... Alright, you got another zombie walking over there. There was somebody in the chat that said Evan committed suicide. I want to know if he's still there or if he didn't have meds and had to kill himself to refresh his... Nope. Zombies are killing him. I can see him right through that window. He's not shooting at him. They're still hitting him. He's inside that window. But they are framing on him. Hit him again. Okay. Knight of Umbra was killed by a zombie. That was the dude inside that house. Put that on there. Let me go loot him. He's got a long way to drive. Was this his house? Yes. What you had on you? Literally nothing of value. Okay. I bet I know where that was from. Okay. Should have been able to dissuade that individual by not showing myself an engine just spawned, but that's fun. God, the fucking door physics in this game. Clear this guy out so he's not opening up a bunch of doors. Generally making it hard to hear. Okay. That's why I use 7.62. I didn't have a 7.62 weapon available that would be able to take a suppressor and a scope, or I would definitely be using 7.62. Hell, I had a MAR-10 for the longest time, but I can't find a MAR-10 suppressor. Where are you at, fool? Anybody around? See that zombie walking off that direction? That's a weird path to be taking to do the cluster thing. Also, that one guy has to be over there in that other house that's like their other building that's just like this. That zombie was walking this way and then he just diverted. No, fuck you. Okay, so where did that zombie diverted to that house right there? Is he going in that house? No, they're going to that yellow house. I would really love it if these zombies would stop gathering under me. You're really just flaunting my location here, guys. The zombies are still trying to pathfind to that guy around that yellow house. Trying to peek between the trees to see them. They keep circling the yellow house. I haven't heard them shoot yet. Alright, something has to be done about these fucking zombies. Come on, come to me. There you go. Good. I'm assuming that the dude in that yellow house has a suppressor, because the zombies have gone in there and they have not hit him. But I also haven't heard shot. So unless he's made peace with the zombies, then... They're walking away now. All of them are walking away. Were they just clustering in front of that house and now they have somebody to track? They sure do. There we go. Exactly what was happening. Daemoniac was his name. Not gonna loot him. Alright, so we got one of them out. That was also 580 something worth of reputation. Which is pretty handy. And again, I realize if I would have been shooting him with 7.62, it would have died in like 2 hits, but please, understand. I'm a poor man. Looks like he had a 30-06 on him as well. Alright, Vic. Off-road. For what that's worth. I'm almost full, too. I think most of it's fucking duct tape. Yeah, look at that. I have 8 duct tape in my backpack. Also need a drink. I do have a drink, don't I? Yeah. Look how fast that damn zombie's walking. I don't think your boy's coming back to get his shit. Baron Zeno's a town that would eat any man. He's aware of the consequences of coming back here again. Gonna stay away, I would imagine. So, I'm just gonna go. Metal pole! Oh, I just saw that. Thank you, game. Can't carry it? I can carry it, but I'm totally full now. Okay. Gotta leave now. Zoot. There's another metal pole. I'm gonna wind up having to drop duct tapes. Or I could just drop the full box, because that thing, it's really just used for deconstruction of big stuff. Give me that, yeah. Unless I can carry the full box. Possibly? Maybe? I doubt it. No, I can't. Okay. For some stupid reason, I'm gonna check this guard shack real quick. And there's nothing in here but a decent collimator. I'll throw it in the back, why not? And we are off to the safe zone to deposit this metal. Make sure that my markers are good. Delete that Baron Zeno marker and that one as well. Nothing else? Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Out of here, gonna go deposit my metal and whatnot, and then drive to the base and utilize the metal. Deposit the metal at the safe zone, and then load it all up again and take it to the base from there. I do only have about 30 minutes left that I can play. Somebody crashed this and did not have 37 duct tape on them. Handy, that! Handy indeed. Yeah, here comes my alarm. I have 12 alarms set. Here we go. Give me... Thank you. Alright. Onward we go in one of the most annoying and dangerous vehicles in the game. The back of hatch. Yeah, I'm very glad to know that I'm not the only person on the server that crashes hatchbacks. It was someone poor unfortunate soul who doesn't have the loot luck of a small army, finding duct tape in every nook and crevasse. Their loss. I guess you could consider it my gain. I mean, under the circumstances, I don't know, this isn't... This type of car just doesn't agree with me. But then what vehicle in Arma does? Okay, I have God mode, so let me just ride along the road to avoid hitting trees, since apparently those can still knock out a vehicle in the safe zone. And this does look back around. Cool. Good! Yeah, vehicles and we have an understanding in Arma. I have parachuted out of the Strider. It gets that bad. Now, who knocked down this tree? Inconsiderate. Do I have a code lock? Fuck. Do I have a code lock on me? Yes, I do. Okay, so I can code lock that as soon as I get back. My dear boy, what became of you? What have you done? All of this metal. I'll keep all the duct tape on me, because God knows, between here and the other safe zone, I will wind up using all of it. Every last bit of it. I do have 2 code locks on me. Okay, well, I don't need 2 code locks on me. Okay. And then I sell the Bible and then that site there to Mr. Equipment Man. Yeah, Bibles are 600. That's not too shabby. Do I really need all these beef parts? The answer is I do not. Honestly, don't need any of them because I have that barbecue sandwich right there, and that barbecue sandwich will see me through thin as well as unto and including thick. Sell that cat food too, because I'm not a cat. Alright. Good. What is this? That's a lootable item in the safe zone, and it's not mine, so I'm not going to bother with it. And more consolidation that can be done. Alright, going there to pick up the metal I just deposited here, and then off we go to the base. With reckless abandon. Sports hatchback is the best. Aren't those the ones that can drive like 300 kmh, but they have the turning radius of a small city? Like, you'll tap the wheel, and it'll basically laugh and say, "You thought you could scare me? I am eternal!" I don't think this is the sports hatchback either. This is just a normal old hatchback. Doesn't have the spoiler on the back of it. The back end slides really bad on it. Not nearly as much as the sports hatchback, where you're trying to drift around, I don't know, an entire beachfront. But man, these things love to get smashed. And I mean that in a sense of getting destroyed. Crashing into things. That's what I mean. Man, there's a lot of different euphemisms that I've got to watch out for. Or utilize to the fullest extent. No. Just no. Alright, God mode's disabled, and by the way, this hatchback loves to crawl through grass. This thing does not drive very quickly at all if it's not on a road. And on dirt, it's decent, just enough to get away from you, just enough to make it difficult to drive. On gravel, it's... you better hope you've got a long, straight path. Oh, look, the road ends. Thanks. An off-road truck would be mighty sporty about now, because here I go, slogging through the underbrush at a brisk pace of exactly 20. And now I'm on the pho property. Hopefully they are not in the mood to pho today. I just heard something explode in this ear. That's going to be me before too terribly long. The tires on this are just slick as glass. They have the traction of bowling shoes in a yellow 77 factory. Come on. Oh, and I have a big-ass open field to drive through now. Joy of joys. This is how I wanted to perish at the hands of my fellow man. What a day. What a time for an AI to drive up right now with an off-road and then just completely forget how to shoot. That would be epic. Okay. Enough of all this clever banter. We've got to get going. Will this road take me to the, Okay, this road will take me down here to Glove. At which point I need to take a right. I feel like not driving in a straight line is probably the safer and probably quicker option, too. Because now I'm doing 90 as opposed to 20, so, Bob's... Hi, everybody wave at Bob. Oh, Bob, up to his old tricks again. Alright. Oh, shit. ¿Qué es esto? Oh! That's a weird-ass place to park your vehicle and lock it, I gotta say. And I don't have a knife or any of that to acquire such a find as that. Alright, I am going to cut across this field here because this is taking too long. And somehow I'm maintaining 90. Okay, how long can I maintain such a speed? Threaded the needle there. And yeah, I gotta slow down here. This is where I lose all of the speed that I just built up. Okay. Hatchback's starting to find his way in the world here. Nope. Somehow survived that. I'm still surviving things. Okay, I didn't see that there. I'll take your word for it. I've still got all my tires, yeah, but now we're limping along at 20. take the roads when I have metal on you. That's why I didn't keep the metal on me, though. That's why I went and deposited it in the safe zone. The only thing that I have of value on me right now is my small yet shapely tuchus. I don't have anything of value on me that I'm trying to transport from place to place. It's all inside my SafeX container, so that I can get from safe zone to safe zone, at least bridge that big-ass gap. But I think that's what you're referring to anyways. Once I get there, yeah, I need to take the roads. You're right. Bad thing is, my base is in such a weird-ass spot. Like, I have to jump over 4 or 5 railroad tracks and go through a small gorge to eventually get to my base, which is at the top of a grassy mountain. So I could have maybe picked a better spot. But the view is nice. Pop Ivan. I feel like that's like some Russian hard metal band or something. Oh, come on, 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 come on. I think I'm going to wind up selling this car once I get to the safe zone. And then just purchase an off-road. That's good, gosh. Where is this road even taking me? It's taking me away from my destination. Oh my goodness, I am actually heading exactly 180 degrees away from where I was wanting to go. There we go, we're starting to bring it back. Okay, well. Please start to curve back towards Green Mountain. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. All right. Turn right to go left, as the ancient Korean monk was once known to say atop his hill of thought. I see smoke back there too. Zub. I think that's something orcs say. World of Warcraft. Alright, I'm off-road now. Carried forth by gravity and the wind of God. Didn't see that rock. It beats having to reset a quad every 10 minutes, though. Or 10 seconds. Turn off the alarm. Thank you. I am not going to repeat what I'm seeing on screen now because it's in a different language, and oftentimes people use different languages to hide some sort of slur or something to that effect. I can usually identify that kind of sort of somewhat when it's in Spanish. The idioms are what get me, like using non-profane words. Shh. Why would you have that there? Well, that's a grand place for a tree. Yes, let's just slap a tree in the middle of the road. I'm terribly surprised I have not yet been intercepted. Alright, we're going off-road now. Not following the road that direction. Okay. It's concrete. Please handle it. Despite the fact that there's a hill, please just pull up your big girl panties and deal with it. Alright. This is the moment of glory. This is where I also get sniped at, so yeah, goodbye, whole world. Yeah, slow down more. That's the thing you like to do. Get sniped. There we go. See, I said it, so it didn't happen. I anti-jinxed it. Selling this piece of garbage as soon as I can get within range of the waste trader. And... come on. Please. Do it for me. Do it for love. I hit one bump and it just decided to accelerate forward a little bit. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm actually driving. Oh, gotta wake up. Okay. Alright, let me get back in, make sure I had nothing in the inventory. Nope. Alright, we made it all the way here, and I think I used one piece of duct tape, and that was just to get it up and running. Dude, my main man. Get this son of a gun off my hands for the... That wasn't worth 2K. I could have found one gun at Belota and sold it for 2K. Oh, that's terrible. Alright. Father Ivan like a priest. That's also, that would be a great name for a vocalist. Father Ivan. The most brutal rock band in the world. Would have taken me 2 minutes if I'd stayed on the road. But look, let's take a gander here real quick. All right, so I'm trying to get from here to here, right? Let's look at the roads. So you've got, all right, most direct route would be to go down because that's actually at least progressing in an eastwardly direction. So I get on this road. And I get on this one right here, the old, what is this, highway, and go up through Pogroveca, maybe dodge a few bullets there, make an extremely sharp left turn to get over here, go through Rogovo, and then hop onto this road right here, which goes up northeast to Stary Sobor, which is also the location of the cement mixer. Hang a right here, follow that down to Novi Sobor. I guess I'd turn left here and then go up around, up through here, go straight through Gorka and then arrive there. The thing about it is the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because you could review the footage and probably find that the straightness of the line was a little off. But the thing is, I have spent so much time running around in this town and this town. And then occasionally this town. And a whole hell of a lot of time here. And then more time than any of that spent at an island that does not exist on this server. So, yeah, I'm not very familiar with the roads, the road system, how to get around. Best thing I could think, let's see, my base here. This is where my base is, at Wolf Peak. So, is there a road that goes anywhere down there? Really, there isn't. I'm going to have to go off-road for most of this one. Straight across, maybe cut through Zelen, and then start going off-road at Pavlovo, and then go down this way. There is that railroad track, which will prove to be an issue. There's that Knight of Umbra fellow that died to the zombies in Baron Zeno. He's got him a PKP. That's adorable. Look a little worse for wear there, buddy. You need some meds from the plague doctor himself. I can hook you up with something that'll really get the pep back in your step and the perk back in your circle jerk. Yeah, have one of these. There you go, my boy. Take 2 of those and call me in the morning if anything happens. You have a good day. Okay, what do I have on me? A bunch of duct tape. I'll keep a couple of them. Well, I've still got more up here because it's not in order. 2. Okay, I have 2 on me now. Anything that I actually want to sell. Not really, but how much space does that leave me with? A whole backpack full, but once I get the truck, it's not going to matter because I can just load shit in the truck. I might want to take more duct tape with me then, if that's the case. How much does one off-road truck cost? $10,000 pop tabs! Okay. It's fine. It's alright. 10,000 it is. Wrong way. Alright. Let me alt-tab real quick. Come over here to looking at my sweet smiling face. Let me get the code entered in for this truck. Off-road. Okay. Let me go ahead and lock this and unlock it so that I at least have that key in. Yep. Withdraw all the junk metal. As well as the metal boards. Somehow still able to carry all this. The metal poles, yes. The box of screws, yes. Yes, give me more. And then give me some more duct tape, too. In case of an unforeseen accident of some sort. Also, I'll eat these nuts. There. I don't have any caps on me, no. And a good evening to you as well, sir. I thought I was lodged in there for a second, where I had somehow drifted my truck in betwixt the tree and the... I can't see! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop. Stop. Somebody's complimenting my doctoring abilities. I'm not really a doctor, I just play one on television. This town is very bright. Howdy. Don't shoot, please. You'll find I'm a nice man. Also a pretty decent doctor, apparently. Don't remember where I was supposed to start driving off-road. That tree had my name on it. I guess this is where I'm off-road now. Gosh. I am both too fast and subsequently as well, in addition to that, too furious. Oh, good grief. 45, 45? Nah, it's not. That's the code to the front door. That's not the code to my... It's not the code to my truck. Okay. Typically, you're able to drive over those, aren't you? Good gracious. Disable yet another alarm. I guess I'll just go around it. For an off-road vehicle. God damn it. Come on. Through the gap. There's a big-ass gap. Thank you. And here's that railroad I mentioned. Nice. Took it like a helmet. If only it would take trees like a helmet. Oh, and then here's the gorge. Okay, so I gotta go this way, I think. Eventually it ends. Here we go. Really need to find some more matchboxes. Like, looked through all those different industrial buildings and never saw a single book of matches. I'm guessing maybe it's of the very special forces. Oh. They're so special they complete the mission without ever showing up. Rifles? We don't use rifles around here. Not when you can kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil. But I'm assuming that matchboxes are... Man, I don't even see what's fucking happening. Matchboxes must be some kind of mission drop, like the sledgehammers are. Gotta pick a different location to put my base. Oh my gosh. It'll buff out. I'll just get the... I'll get the DeWalt rotary buffer over here and we'll get that fixed right up. Hey, well here she is. Really can't tell how well painted it is in the nighttime, but you just wait until day. What's the code to this? Every door has its own code, so I've got to try and remember 3 codes, and this one was... Yeah. Alright. There be the fire. Okay, gotta get all this metal taken care of. 3 metal boards. Every box we have is full of stuff. What did I want to do? Do I want to fortify it? How much is required for a fortification upgrade? 4 junk metal and 4 metal boards. Good God. Okay, well, I just want to build Ladas. Like, that's my main... That's the main thing here. We got to build clown cars. Vehicle crafting zone. Got to have a vehicle crafting box. What do I have to make a vehicle crafting box? Is it in amenities? Wrong. Amenities, workbench crafting, crafting box, vehicle crafting. I need 4 wood planks. 4 boxes of screws, which I definitely have. And 4 storage crates. And then a screwdriver and a handsaw. Got 6 wood planks. Here's that book of matches again. Let me build yet another box just to be able to have something to put all... No, I don't. I don't need to do that. I'll just put it all in my truck outside. It's the easiest solution. Then I just have to build 4 of those crates. Yeah, just unload all the metal off into here. Okay. So there's all that. Now, go back inside and grab my axe. I did not want to reload there, but whatever. Give me that axe! And then I think I can make 1 storage crate off of 6 planks. Give me... Yes, 5 planks actually. Not too shabby. Okay. And then I need a handsaw on me as well. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't mean to reload! Scroll menu! When Arma 4 comes out in 2112 or 2121 or whenever the fuck that thing is released in a couple hundred years, I hope they do away with the scroll menus because they're just annoying. Like, give us keybinds or something. Put that in there. I need 3 more of those. Very happy with how your base turned out. You said you live next to Novi, right? We'll have to drive by there and admire your handiwork at some point. Wood was put inside my vehicle. forgot, if you have a vehicle parked inside the area in which you were chopping wood, it all goes there. I mean, that's handy. It's convenient. Yes, turn off my upcoming alarm. There we go. Alright, well, I'll just come over here. And get it all situated. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Here's another one of those. Okay, and I had to have this for what? How many of these? I have to have 4 of them. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay, so that's all 4 of those that I needed. What else was the recipe requiring? Give. I need 4 wood planks. And then I need a screwdriver out of the base. And then, obviously, 4 screw boxes. Okay. So... put this back. And I gotta get a couple more planks. I need 8 more logs. Does this drop wood? Yes, it does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For them. Okay, put them back in here. Now, I need a screwdriver. There's 1. And I need 4 screws of box. Which are somewhere. There we go. That's a metal pole, which I did not need. And I have some boxes of screws out in the truck already. Okay. How many of those do I have on me? 3. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. It would seem I've got to have my Bergen on me. Did not anticipate that being a thing that I needed. but those storage crates take up an assload of room. Okay. Okay, what else do I need on me that I do not already have? That's everything. Craft. Yes! Now we're cooking with gasoline. Alright. So, I shall come in yonder. Actually, does it have to be next to the... Let me get back in here and look. Add this recipe so I can be 100% sure I'm not about to make a mistake. Vehicle crafting floor. Which I don't see anymore. Is it in the junk metal? There it is. Yeah, vehicle crafting box has to be placed. So I bet if I just place it in my flag room, that would work. Because I could use the workbench through the wall. So why would I not be able to use the vehicle crafting box through the wall too? So then I just need to get my grinder out of the box in there. Good. This room's a little crowded. Let me put it down right there. There we go. No, I didn't want it in the ground. I just want to set it down on the ground. Look how far up that is off of the ground. Setting it right here. There we go. That's on the ground. Fantastic. Okay. So now with that there, I need my grinder. That's locked, yeah. Hand me the grinder. And let us make the vehicle crafting zone. Aha. Alright. Shut! You do not have to go through your entire animation, Hansel. Gentlemen! What a glorious day it is indeed. Snap mode. Grid mode. There we go. What in the world is going on? Alright, free vector mode then, fine. There we have it! Lotus, ladies and gentlemen. We can start to build the clown cars. Also, it is very bright. Good grief. Okay. At least you can start to appreciate the paint job. Alright. So, what do I need for Delata? None of this is what? There it is. Okay. Pair of car wheels, pair of car seats, car glass, car battery, small vehicle storage unit, code lock grinder, craft with data terminal. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that that is an amenity. Data terminal, okay. I need... a code lock, a light bulb. I don't think I have any light bulbs in the base. I don't even think I have pliers in the base. Let me look. No. Pliers, okay. Not a single light bulb? Nope. Alright, well at least let me go ahead and get all of the stuff that is associated with cars and the building thereof put in that vehicle crafting box. Oh, don't reload, just unlock. Thank you, dear. Nope, didn't need a grinder in there. Alright, there's all that. Now, how much room did that free up? A handy amount. Okay. Do I actually need metal boards for crafting vehicles? No, I don't. I do need it for a data terminal. I have to have 2 of them. So I gotta find a light bulb. But that is gonna have to come later. Because right now it is almost 5 o'clock. And I gotta get ready to go to work. I've gotta leave from this house in 20 minutes. To be able to get to work on time, which is something that I generally like to do whenever I am having a job. So, we'll take one last look at that. You can appreciate the paint. Sadly, I cannot paint the gate. I already tried. That is not a possible thing to do. Go ahead and grab all of this out of here and put this all inside. But I will leave some duct tape in here just in case. Got some decent stuff done. Got, I want to say 1 kill, whereas I set out to, you know, loot the big... No, we got 2 kills, because we killed that guy at the very beginning, who was, for some reason, going through that field. It wasn't too terribly exciting, not as exciting as I thought it would be. Looting in, high traffic areas. But we got the job done, and now I can start building the clown cars. I just have to have a light bulb and have to have a data terminal. I did not notice that. I'm gonna have to get used to this system. eventually, of course, I'd also like to start building striders and whatnot, just so that I can drive around without having to worry about smashing into trees and smashing into rocks and smashing into fences and basically totaling my vehicle because I flew into a ladybug that's, wandering blissfully along in the air in front of me. Uh, but I've set out to do something magnificent, and I feel like gotten a decent ways in doing so. And I remembered to pay the rent today because if I did not pay it, like during the stream, pretty much, I would have wound up coming back to a gone base because we built this base at. I want to say we put the flag down at like 2 or 3 o'clock. I don't remember now. So I definitely had to get on and do it, and I'm glad I woke up when I did. Just like this custom vector building option is not very precise. No freeze object but option. The building system is probably about as good as it's going to get for an Arma 3 game. Like it's not very easy to get used to whenever you're trying to start out building with it. I've been building with the system now for basically 2 years now, ever since I started playing on AOG, which was the first Arma server I got onto. But still, it boggles my mind sometimes the annoyance that you can get into just trying to put down one wall. And obviously, I've started vectoring the floors into wall pieces since that is permitted by the building rules, and that is something I checked. You cannot vector build to convert wall pieces into floors or ramps, but it does not say that you cannot convert floor pieces into walls. So I was 100% sure that it was okay since they actually mentioned something about vector building on the building rules, and they may have an AOG, and I just never saw it because I've never vector built before. I've never actually stood up a floor to be a wall before. And for some reason, I've passed by a lot of bases on this server where they don't do that, even though that gives you a lot more headroom and saves you like 2 walls equals 1 floor as far as like surface area is concerned. So it just makes sense to vector build a floor into a wall. But I pass by bases all the time where they've got walls stacked on top of walls and you're just wasting one item. But anyhow, I gotta go to work. Got 2 minutes before my big alarm goes off to tell me it is time to go or you shall be late. So with that being said, Acrobata, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate the time you've spent here. As well as Ara. Thank you so much for coming back as well, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks. I'm sorry I was not able to show you adequate skill enough to keep you around, but I do appreciate you stopping by anyways for that brief period. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. And we shall return. I don't know if it's going to be at the same time tomorrow. I've got 3 alarms going off right now that I've got to disable. I don't know if it's going to be at the same time tomorrow. It depends entirely on when I wake up. This job right now is wrapping up, getting to a close. We have to complete a whole bunch of stuff in a very short amount of time. And it happens that way on every job. It's not like we're behind schedule. I want to say we're actually like 3 weeks ahead of schedule. But the job's coming to a close. We're starting to put the finishing touches on the warehouse. And so it's a grind, to be sure. I'm actually going to be working Friday for the first time in a very long time. I'm going to be working for 2 or 3 straight Fridays. So that's going to put a huge dent in the amount of time that I spend conscious outside of work. So I'll do my best to get back on within a reasonable amount of time so that we can continue off where we're leaving here. But no promises. I got very overheated yesterday working in the ceiling, hanging light fixtures and wiring up light fixtures, and the fatigue that you develop after a full 12-hour workday of working in 100 and yep, there it is. Working in 120-degree weather with, I want to say the humidity yesterday was 80%. It's getting rough. So, with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by. I shall return.